Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's Exploring with Lewis here, and today is the final day of PortAventura and traveling back to the UK. So let's, for the last time on this trip, let's get my breakfast. And Furious Baco is open today, so we're going to try and head for that. People have said not to head for it straight at the start of the day, so we're going to try and head for Shambhala, head for that, and hopefully that will be it, so I can come back, get my coach home. Thought I'd go all out today, try the churros for breakfast, and got another quiche because that was really nice last time. Alright, I'm back from breakfast. I'm all packed up, ready to go, but we're just going to go to the PortAventura park now because I've got about 3 hours until my coach is here. So we're going to get on at least 2 rides, at least Furious Baco and Shambhala. Maybe, if we can, get Hurricane Condor in there as well. But if not, I'll just grab my travel bag. I've got the little, the travel bag actually goes in. It goes in a little bag. I've got that, and I'll just shove that straight in my backpack and be ready to go back to Barcelona. So yeah, I'll catch you downstairs. All right, perfect timing. It just reopened after a slight technical stop. I don't know if the technical stop on the apps are accurate at all, because some say technical stop and then they're open. Doesn't matter though, we're heading to Shambhala for the first ride of the day, and potentially, no, this probably will be my last ride on Shambhala for at least a good while. Shambhala, let's do it. Oh, estimated 20-minute wait for Shambhala. Let's go. I need you, Cecil. It is currently about 11:30. We're going to try for Furious Baco now. Hopefully we can get on it before, well, hopefully the queue's not too long and we can get one last ride on Hurricane Condor before we call the trip. Here we go. Furious Baco. Let's give this a go. Alright, about to get on in the queue for the front row. Let's do this. Just got off of Furious Baco, and that is going to be the last ride of PortAventura World, mostly because my coach is in roughly about an hour and a half's time. It takes me about 15 minutes to walk to Hurricane Condor, and that's on an hour and 20-minute queue, so I'd rather not risk it, because in theory, if it's shorter, I could get single rider, but that is not a guarantee shorter queue. So I think I'm just going to call it here for PortAventura, head back to my hotel, just chill out in my hotel, maybe have a bath before my flight, and then I'll catch you there. Yeah, I'm just outside Hotel Gold River because I wanted to get some fresh air before the long coach journey back, but I thought, because this vlog may be a little bit shorter than my other vlogs that I've been posting, what my review of PortAventura World would be. What would I rate this theme park? In terms of theming alone, it is just on a whole nother level, especially compared to what I've experienced in the UK. The theming here is just absolutely class, as well as that the roller coaster lineup is pretty insane. I know I didn't get to do Dragon Khan or Red Force, but from what I've heard from other people, they seem to be phenomenal rides as well. And the rides I did do, Shambhala, Hurricane Condor, Furious Baco, they were all class rides. They were all really good rides that I was able to do and get on, which I thought was phenomenal. And yeah, in terms of just little nitpicks, there seems to be a big problem with queue jumping here. I've noticed on pretty much every ride that I've been on, there's been people queue jumping in every ride, and it's just accepted rather than kind of people looking the wrong way at it, which I find super weird, because if you queue jumped in the UK, you'd be out the park. Like you would get kicked out the park, which is, I don't know, why there's so much queue jumping, but apparently it's been around for a long time. After some research that I've done after getting here, I've basically just come here blind, basically, without watching any videos or anything online.
I also want to talk about another positive is the park layout. I think it's really well structurally laid out, where you have each different zone and they all connect together in a kind of circle, which I think is really cool. A main problem with some of the theme parks we have in the UK is that they kind of go through a sort of horseshoe shape. So if you want to get from one side to another, so say for example you're at Alton Towers, right, you want to get to Forbidden Valley to the Dark Forest, you've got to either take the cable cars, which are not running at the moment, or walk through the gardens, which is a hike in itself, or you can do the horseshoe method and go from Forbidden Valley, go all the way down through to Gloomy Wood, through to the main street, and then all the way up to Dark Forest. That's the methods that I do in the UK parks anyway. But whilst here it's, you know, if you want to get, say, from Shambhala to the Wild West, it just seems a lot more clearer, a lot more of a divine path where you want to go in all the different locations. So that gets a thumbs up from me as well. And finally, I wanted to talk a little bit on, what was I going to talk about? The operations. The operations here just seem to be really strange. They seem to hold you on the brakes a lot if it's on a 2 train, and there have been rides like El Diablo on the first day that was only on 1 train, which was just crazy. The fact that a major coaster at a park was only on 1 train. Yeah, either way, that's PortAventura World. That's my review of it. I'm going to give this theme park overall a 9 out of 10. I think it's a phenomenal theme park. It is one of the best that I've been to, but I'm excited to get back to the UK ones, and I'll catch you when I'm either boarding my coach or boarding my flight. And we've finally arrived at Barcelona airport. Honestly, checking through was even quicker than the UK. So yeah, I don't yet understand why you should get to the airport way earlier than you should. But maybe in a future trip, maybe I'll understand that. Right now I'm just heading to grab some food and check around some of these shops, because I've never seen any of these shops before. Oh wow. This is very different. No lid. And then there's the burger. Look at that. It's crazy. Okay, that was a pretty nice dinner. And now I'm outside the Carlsberg outdoor area. Like, an airport having an outdoor area. This is just weird. They have a sensory space specifically for pets. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, my flight leaves in roughly 2.5 hours, so I've got 2.5 hours until my flight. So I'm gonna check out what else is in the airport before I go, because like I said, it may be a long time before I'm back here. I've got the Spanish desserts. They're so much different. I've never seen these physical. I've seen this one. I've never seen a physical Joe Jolly even. And then I have this one at home. So cool. They even just randomly have Mortal Kombat machines here. So I had to head to my gate a bit early, and it's empty. So empty up here. It's crazy. And there is an informations board as well. It is super quiet up here. And my flight is delayed by 45 minutes. God damn. I'm just just outside my terminal. As you can see on the ground floor, there's the cool little garden area. Got one of these because don't really seem to see these in the UK anymore, and I really like this flavour. So one last one before we fly out. Finally boarding now after a 1 hour delay. I'm on the middle seat, but real quick, best of view. Midnight now. Finally made it. We're at the Travelodge. Okay, I have now finally made it into the Travelodge. There we go. I can never figure out the lights in these hotels, but I'm finally here. I'm going to give you guys a quick hotel tour before I end today's video. First up, we have the back of the door. As you can see, the back of every door. And then in here we have the bathroom, which is actually a really nice bathroom. I believe this is a premium suite, which I'm pretty sure I did not pay for a premium suite. So, yeah, happy upgrade, I guess. And then we have a really nice looking TV. Like this is not as nice as the one I stayed in at Tolworth. This is way nicer. It's even got aircon as well. You got obviously the double bed, and I've got 2 extra beds just in case. Like, thanks for the gesture, I guess. But if I get too cold or if I need more pillows, I'm set, I guess. But yeah, this is a really nice hotel room. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you tomorrow for that surprise London vlog. Goodbye.